Hey folks, how's it going? Sissel here. So, welcome to the next part of our tutorial series, a survival third-person game. So before we start with the next part, let's speaking about two questions what I become in the last weeks. The first question was why I using not free stuff, why I created not all by myself, and the answer is really easy. The first is why I not doing all by my side, by myself, is I have a main job, I have not the time to create all the stuff. You have seen the last dev stream, we have creating a little sleeping system for Unistorm, and yeah, we have bought for this 1 hour, and I can tell you when I creating a camera, so we're using here the camera controller from OT. I can tell you when I creating this, you can create this with Playmaker, that's not a problem. But the problem is when you're creating this camera controller, you need, I think, 1 day, 2 days with working time from 8 hours. Yeah. So, and I thinking, or for me, I think my work time, I looking 1 hour 10 euro. That is a good deal for me to see. Yeah, will it save time for me, and then I booked the money for that, and I can tell you I cannot create this camera controller in 2 hours. Yeah, when I say 1 hour working time, for me time is money, and when I say the working time 1 hour 10 euros, so in 2 hours I cannot create this. The same is for animation system, or for animations when you're looking, we're using from Cobalt, the Cobalt animations, and I can tell you I cannot create in 5 hours this animations. I cannot do it. So I have not the experience to do it, and as next I have no motion capturing studio here in my house for creating this stuff. I have it not, so I cannot do it. That is why I buy the asset. And on the other side, when I taking a look is when you are create all by your side, you can lose time, you save money, but you can lose time. That is the first. The second is, this here is a tutorial series. This is not, I create a game, you copy this and sell it as your game. That is not, yeah, that is not the idea of this tutorial. This tutorial will, you can learn how you can create your own controller, yes. What function you can using for this, but that is not the idea. Come here, copy the stuff what I creating and sell it. So when you are saving money and you say, I will not create a own controller, the best way is for you, you're going to the asset store, you're buying a Vector or other third-person controllers or full kits on it, use survival or something what you are need. You save time with it, you save money with it, you have a completely system. And yeah, why I not using this? The answer is easy. I don't use it, for I have my own experience, and I will bring my own experience in my controller system. Yeah, that is what I have learned in the last years, and that is why I not using packs. The next is the packs, or the mostly packs have not all function what I needed for my controller. So, but yeah, that is a tutorial here. That is not a copy and paste series to create a game. Yeah, that is, yeah, I hope that will be answer the first question. The second question was why we using polygon, why I not will using realistic characters or realistic buildings. Answer, and this is easy. I have little experience in Blender, and I can easily change something on the models and so on, or create models in the polygon style. Yes. I have not the experience for creating a sword or a rifle in a realistic style. Yeah, with ZBrush and Quixel for painting and something other tools. That is not how I have the experience. I can a little bit working in Blender, yes, but not more. But that will be good to using polygon style and changing something on this. The next is the performance. Yeah. How lower is our, you see here in the stats, we have here the trees and the words. How lower is, the easier is it to bring this on a performance on a Nintendo Switch, or you bring it to mobile, or you bring it to the PC. You must not look so, or you must not do so many on a performance. The problem is here the badges. That is other performance problem. But I think that will be we'll be talking later about patches. So yeah, long time not see here on this, but yeah. We will see, let me see what we have doing as last. What have we doing here? So we have here, I see, we have here our zombies. Yes, this was the last what we have creating. We have here the weapon. Yeah, we can shooting, I think, yes. We can reload. Yes, cool. And I think the problem was, yes, I see. Yeah. I see, yeah. I think this was the last what we have doing, and what we will doing is bring the crouch. We have here a crouch system, yes. I bring it a little bit up. And we have here the run. We have here idle for weapon and idle walk. That is wrong. Let me fix it. This is weapon. As first we call it weapon walk, yes. And let me fix it. This name here. And so I think that looks a little bit better. So, okay. And next, let me see the animator we have created here. So, other little question was here with the all transition, why we have so many transitions. And you see some videos on YouTube, how guys telling you don't use so many transition, blah blah blah, use animator crossfade. No problem, can you doing, but you cannot doing when you have a skill bar and changing the weapon on set. Yeah, that is a problem. When you have don't changing here on the skill bar, or you have no skill bar, you have you have from 1 to 10, and 1 is pistol and 2 is rifle, and so then you can use crossbars or animator crossfade. But when you have not it, when you have a skill bar, you will press here at 1 to equip the rifle, and when you press 2, or you will change it, yeah, then you need a transition, and you cannot, or it's not so good to use animator crossfade. But okay, so let me see, here was the first problem, and this is rifle. Let me see, rifle crouch, and here it's the walk. That's wrong, we need the crouch idle. Rifle crouch idle. 2 idle? No. Let me see. Oh, I think we have not. I think that is the other pack. It's here. No, that is the animation here. No. Here, the rival idle. No, we need an crouch to prone. No. Prone is here. The other problem, and you see the prone. We have not diagonal prone. So how is the fucking crouch idle? Idle to crouch. Huh. Okay, that's crouch loop. Okay. Crouch loop. Yes. So that was the first. That is walk. That's right or righty. That is back to it. Okay, we have here crouch to idle. That's right. And here it's that. Okay. So let me testing. So and yeah. So we have now the idle. You see something? That's okay. Okay. And then you can walking. Okay. And then we have this. Oh wait. That's yeah. That's. I think that's. Yes, we are here. That's okay. And now taking gun. Okay. So what is okay, let me see in Playmaker. So we must bring something to it at the first point. The first point is we have here, we need a second weapon run. I think so. I'm looking for, yeah, something. Weapon walk, that's right. And here, weapon idle, that's right. So as next, we can copy stats. And then we pass it here and we need run. Oh no, weapon run, yes. And this is the weapon run. So, and here I'm looking for the left shift. I understand. Okay, it's no problem. So let's back to the animator. At first we must create a new blend tree. I think that is here the same what we have creating here. We have the aim idle, the riffle aim here, Z. And we can copy this and we can pass it here and we call it riffle aim. Give me crouch. Yes, yeah. So, and as first we have riffle look here. That's good, but not what we need. For this here, if here the idle gun down, let me see. For the crouch loop. Yeah. So here we putting the crouch loop in it. So the next is we need riffle crouch walk forward. Then we need a riffle crouch backward. Is this? Yes. Then we need riffle crouch, and that is the strafe left. So call it here walk left. Yes. See it here, walk left. And the next is we need riffle crouch walk right. So, and let me see here. We have here this. Oh wait, if you bring the little crouch aim additive, good. I think that's better. So, then we have prone. Then we have turns, but that's all not what we're needing. So I think we have here not for the crouch 45. Yeah, and the other I can looking here on it, but I think that will not have. No, we have only for standing position. And let me see here in my part how I have yeah, bring it to here, the river. And here I using this. It's the same what we have done here, but let me see here. We have this. We delete it, and we delete this, and we delete this. So we have here 2D free from directional with yes, with 4 animations. I think that's will be work. So let's see. I think that's okay. Yeah. The same what I have doing here with it. Forward, backward, right and left. I think that's all. That is the best way what we are can doing. That is a problem when you have not the full animation pack what you need for it, but it's okay. So, and now back to it. So this is here. So and now we have here the crouch walk, and we have here the crouch idle. Here this and this. And now we need a transition from this and this, and I need a transition back and a transition back, yeah. So as first is when we are in our crouch state are, let me see here. As the first is the question is the aim, yeah. So for here, when we have the condition aim true, that is the aim in the last parts we are creating, then he going back or instant to this, the same from the crouch idle aim through going to this, and now we need here 2 more. The first is aim will be false, so player will not more press the right mouse button or the aiming button. Then he going back. Yeah, then he will go back here to crouch. The same is here as condition. Aim false. No extra time for this. But the problem is we have now 2. And here we have input magnitude. And this will be greater. And when it will be greater, then he going to walk. Yeah, when a player not more pressing the right mouse button and he press forward or backward key or left or right, then he going to crouch walk. When he no pressing more aim and no pressing something from the input key, he going back to the crouch idle. That is what we are doing here. That's the idea for the moment. So, and now we are finished here in our here animator, and the next is we must going back to this here, yeah, and now it's when we are pressing I must look here when we're pressing C and we are here in the stats, then you're going for crouch before and so on. And I think we must copy this all. So let me see here. I think we must copy this all to it. Here we have this all stuff. I think that's the same, yeah. The only one is we have here the aiming in it, but all other is the same. And I think when we are crouch idle and here is the aim, it's not true. Here the same, yeah. And from here, let me see. We have here for left key, E for running, and C is here for weapon crouch. This will be same like here. Yeah. So I think good is when we are copy this stat. Control C, Control V for it here. And now we must, yeah, we must changing this. So we need crouch idle, and we make here weapon, weapon crouch idle. Okay, so we do it for all this what we are having here. Crouch after weapon. So I'm changing here on transition event and looking for crouch idle. Yes, so the same transition event, weapon crouch after. So, and we need weapon crouch before. Yes, here. So we need crouch walk and give me weapon. And as last, we need the crouch check, yes. So. All right. And at the moment we have here crouch idle. Here we're going to this. We must change this is not crouch idle, so we're going to weapon crouch idle. And we need here the weapon crouch after. So let me see the next here. We must changing C going to ground check, and this is the weapon ground check. Yes. So we must change all this what we have putting here before in the last parts. We must changing here to it. So this will be going to weapon crouch idle. Yeah. And then let me see here, crouch before, that's okay, that's okay. All right, but here, weapon crouch idle, yes. Looking in here. And that going back to idle. And that will be going back to the weapon idle, yeah. So yeah, weapon idle. Going back to this. And when he press the crouch checks, it will be the weapon crouch check. So, all right. So, and let me see here when we are pressing the C here. We pass it for, and we will crouch before. Oh, we have not changing here. Weapon crouch before. So, and now here weapon crouch before. So, then you going here in this, set a bool, and so on. You make it. That's okay. Let us test. So, at the first we are in this stat normal. So we have the weapon. And now we're going not here in the stat, So that is what we are must changing. We must going in this that I don't know why we're not having do it. So when we are looking here in it, so and when we are going in aim, then we are going in the stats, and that is the question why we have not bring it into it. So let me see here. Make it off. So, and this stat here is for the aiming, yes. This stats will be for the aiming. And now, when we are going with the right, we must bring it to the weapon idle. That is the problem. Let me see. I think we have steering the aiming here. Rival aim. Ascent event. Look at us normal. That's right. And I see we have here something wrong. We have here doing something wrong, and the idle weapon, and we going back here, player animator. So that is here the animator. Is this? So let me copy this, pass it here, and the weapon idle is here. Copy this. So go back to the main camera so we can fixing it, and going here into it, and I passed this, and now we're going back to here and going back in our animator. So, and let me see. So we are here, all right, and now that will be working. Make it a little bit. So, and then we going here in the crouch state. That's okay. Moment. So we are here. We are in a crouch idle. We have I have missing this, but that's okay. We going into it, and we say weapon crouch walk. So yeah, that's testing. And now we take the weapon, going into it. So, and now, okay. At the moment I cannot walk or something. Okay, he struggled a little bit. And the first is what we are here must bringing is when he is make it back. Then the next is here when he press the key, or when he is in crouch. Something like that what we are needing. A crouch bool or something like it. Yes, here the bool all true when he is encroaching. That is what we are missing here. Bool all true. Let's move it to the top. So, and this will be crouch, and when it's crouch, then he isn't crouching, yeah. And Then we're going here, weapon crouch idle, I think so. And we will every frame testing. Maximize off. And let me see. So we take our weapon. And that's okay. And now I'm going into it. And now I'm going here. And that will work. Yes, this is we are, let's make it a little bigger. We are here in, at the moment he is here in this. That is okay. That is not okay. That is must changing, but okay. But now for the aiming. When I'm pressing the right mouse button, he going in aim, and we have the bool, and the bool will look. We are in crouch. Yes, okay. And you see, I hold the weapon right. Yes, that's work better. But now I cannot walking correctly. But it's not a problem. That's can be fixing. Yeah. But yeah, at the moment that is this something. Oh wait, we can delete this. We don't need it. That is when you are in aim running, but we won't in aim running. So let me see. What's the problem is here? The problem is we have like this, and when we are walking at the moment he make the player speed and the clamp and so on, it's all okay, and set the animator flute, but he missing two functions missing. We need this, the get axis, this and this. we use a blend tree, and when a blend tree will be steering with two variables, like the vertical and the horizontal vertical, what we have creating before, and that is why we must bring it into it. So, and yeah, that's okay. Here's the weapon crouch check, that's okay. So, okay, I think all okay. So let me see. Take the gun to it, and then let me see in the animator. I think something. Yes, but we're missing. We're missing something. We're missing the aim. Yes. We need for this here. The aim here and the aim here, can put it into it. So okay, at the moment here we must looking what is the problem with the why he pulled the weapon so ugly. But for now, you see that will be work. Yeah, that works. Okay, that works fine. Now I'm going back to it. So but I cannot stand up when I in crouch, and I cannot go down when I in crouch. Why? Let me see. Crouch check. It's okay. And what will he checking here? understand. And we need from Z to crouch to idle. This. And this will be crouch false, yes. And yeah. So let me see. So the moment we are here in the idle, and in this idle I cannot change for crouching. So when I know going and crouch, that will be work. And when I press C again, he's stand up. Yeah. And the other problem is what we are having is from the idle to idle to crouch. I think that must be. And here we set up crouch will be true. So let me see. Take the weapon, going and aim. And now I'm pressing C, and then I'm going to it. When I'm pressing C again, I'm standing up. That's all okay. But the other problem is this looks so ugly. Let me see why he doing this. Okay, for the walking it's okay. That's not a problem, I think. But wait. Crouch walk. So going here into it. But that is this is not a river. That is why it looks so ugly. Crouch. Oh wait. River. Crouch walk. Crouch walk. Forward, give me this. So make a maximize. I think that's was the problem. Okay, we are hearing. Give me the fucking gun. Okay, that's right. So yeah, that looks very, very good. And yes, can walking around, can looking on it, can going on aiming, can shoot the fucking bastards down. And now I can stand up. And we have a little weight here, see, that's cool. So stand up, wait, and then, okay, and going down, okay. So, and I press now to C. Okay, something will not work, why? So going back to the animator, something will not work when I here in it. So I'm here into the weapon crouch idle. That's wrong. I think you must change it, not weapon crouch idle. I think you must, or here it's idle, yes, and here it's crouch before, and then he set the bool, it's okay. The crouch, it's okay. The player speed, it's all right. And then he going to the weapon crouch idle after a time. So, but he will not do it. Oh wait, I think I. So now that work, but the problem is. Problem is he will not setting up the crouch bool. Yeah, as crouch after. He set this as off. That's right. They going back to the web idle, but he have nothing set up the this crouch. Yeah, this bool as false. Yeah. So I think that will be the problem. Yeah. Then I see here crouch check, crouch after. He set the animator bool. That's right. But he don't setting up. So let me see that bool value here to it and move it to the top. Here, go to the top, and we take here. The crouch is not more true. The same here. And let me see. So, and as first we are here. Running crouch. Standing up. Okay. Give me the weapon. Now I'm going in crouch. That's all okay in this. Standing up. Now I'm going into it. Going in crouch. Standing up. Okay. And here we have missing something in the crouch walk. So for this we need the get key down here. As the action before. That is what we are needing here. That is the command for crouch. That is what we are missing. And now I can invoke and I press C. Yeah. Can stand up. And I got not instantly to it. So I think we must change something in the animator. Let me see here, the river walk aim and the river crouch aim. Will be here the same. No, I think we make it this. I think we take this back and then we make here transition to it, and then we make it as crouch is true and we set as aim is true. So let me see that. So, yeah, that will be work better. So, the question is, when we are having here the going down animation, and that looks good, yes, okay, good. The question is, will you have this into it, or will you have it not into it? Yes, but okay, that will be work. Let me see. 45 minutes. I think that was a good start to come back here and to fix something. Yes. All right. So we can shooting down this fuckers here. So that will be work. Can stand up, can go back from the crouch and running, and then I can go into it on crouch and can go back. Yeah, cool, very nice, very nice. So, we have some other bugs. What I have to it is the car. When we are going in the car with the weapons, it will be fixed. The problem is here when we are going into it, that will not more walk correctly. So, give me the weapon. And the problem was here, or is here. So I press E. So at the moment you don't see my character. So wait. We're going here to the glass. Yes. That's not more. Okay, we have create this. Okay. But the other problem was I think here with the zombie. So give me this. So and then when I go in here and we press E, you see the problem. We have the weapon in it. Yes, and now we are back not more in our weapon. We are in the normal crouch. Yes, so when I put it off here, so we have the normal crouch walk. Yes, so that is what we are fixing later in the tutorials. Yeah, that is that for the moment. Next part, we will looking for taking items from the bottom, take it up. This, yeah, take items. That is what we are doing in the next part. Yeah, okay, that's from my side. Yeah, okay, we are fixing, we have crouch idle. The next weapon will be the pistol. I have thinking for this tutorial series, many people has questioned me, can you continue the series? Okay, we will continue the series. In the next part, what the weapon, I will not create 3 parts for the pistol. The pistol is the same like the rifle. The only what we are changing is something, are 2 variables in the shooting, in the shooting system. So my idea is I bring the pistol in it, but we make it in a stream, and I bring the stream in the series in the playlist. I think that is the best option. And then when we are changing these 2 variables, I make it as a little tutorial and talking to it about a little bit. And yeah, I think that's much better as as the other. So and then we will later fixing this, but in the next part taking items from the bottom. We're looking what can we do for looting something, what can inventory pro do for us. That will come in the next part. So I hope this part will help you. I hope, yeah, you understanding what I bring out here. We have learned something, and yeah, and we see us in the next part. So have fun to it. Bye bye.